Whoa. Mm-mm. Investigation updated. What investigation was that? Find the scarf of Christina Popa. Retrieve Barrett Lewis's box. This is what happens when I kill people and not complete the stuff. But his was completed, so. Jeez, people always getting sick. Oh. I had it opened. Never give up on you. Sounds like werewolves, doesn't it? If you've seen a couple other parts, technically they look like werewolves. Because I've put out, I believe, 7 parts total. Now this is my 7th. But like, there are what seem to be werewolves up in here. Not gonna lie.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Or can I get it water? Like, excuse me, but if it needs water, let me give it water. The fact that I'm making fun of how he talks. I'm not bored, okay? I'm just doing that just for fun. They doing something sneaky. T. Elwood's medical file. Alright. Smokey, come here. You gotta stop climbing on stuff. Thank you. T. Elwood's medical file. Patient Thomas Elwood, male. Followed by Dr. Tippett, status conventional or convalescence or jeez. Sorry. Cat just jumped down and kinda snagged my headphones with her. Just date of admission September 16th, date of release to be determined. Notes the patient's face has been heavily burned and disfigured with a bomb. That's the guy downstairs. The flames spreading under the skin, he says. These examinations of the centralized tissues now shown no trace of immobilization, infection, or swelling. Scars are clean. It could be the case of persisting nerve damage. The patient never ceases to blame himself for his disfiguration. Could it be that the guilt of the survivor, phantom pain, manifesting punishment for the not dying with his comrades? You hear that a lot about people in the war and stuff. Like they'll have issues and stuff and be freaking out and everything. But they just still constantly blame themselves for everything.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Do you require... No. Goodbye. Good evening. Good.
Ha.
Good evening.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Goodbye, Milton.
Ah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Do you need any medical...
I'm afraid.
Good.
Jeez. Oh shit.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed. Permanently. You will not be bothered anymore by the woman.
And who was this woman?
If you must know, she worked under my employ as Nurse Crane. But I'll wager that's not what will be written on her gravestone.
You killed her? Is that what you consider discretion and diplomacy, Dr. Reed?
I did what I thought was best, and acted accordingly.
You will learn that trust is a rare and precious commodity in the Immortals world, my young doctor. And your actions have not induced me to offer you my support.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
So, them becoming who they are is never accidental, pretty much.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain. More than likely, it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
So.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
That is the maker that I'm looking for.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Are you an Ekon too?
Well, she kind of
Yes,
already
I
said that.
am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Well.
Excuse my forwardness, but... are you my maker?
Obviously not.
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
But I caught you draining that guy right there.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, They must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
It's a skull, not skull. Okay.
What type of vampire is a skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Skulls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Very well, but I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
So, I've completely
I bid you farewell
asked her everything.
for now, maid. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
So,
Good evening. I have... Good evening. Good evening. Goodbye.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadigan fellow.
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
So am I free to dream? I don't think so. Yeah, at least. Look at my trench coat flying in the wind. No.
Good evening.
I don't want to talk to you. I talk to you.
Good evening. Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right then. This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
I should be right back. Sorry, my cat ended up going into a completely different area where she wasn't supposed to, but yes.
Do you need any help?
Thank you, Doctor.
Sorry.
Admit?
Yes.
All right then.
Call it what you want.
Can I help you in any way?
I wrote a letter for my mother.
I see. And is this letter still
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean...
You can trust me. I won't report you to the authorities.
I guess I should thank you then.
Don't think anyone wants to hear about that depression stuff.
I have...
Don't waste your time with me.
Oh, I can track them. Let me talk to the fireman.
Good evening, Mr.
Evening, Doc.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Reconstructive surgery has been very successful for some soldiers.
I don't want to wear a bloody mask for the rest of my life. I'd rather stay here and just be forgotten.
Oh, God. What about that one girl?
Tell me,
I went with...
did you...
No.
No. I'm annoyed.
So,
No. Don't.
No.
goodbye for now, mister.
What I'm gonna do
Good evening.
is I'm gonna mesmerize you. Cause you're rude.
Time had
lost its effect on me. But the suffering continues.
Doesn't it seem like you know things really like wood? You get for being
This
rude.
is how it ends. Farewell, my life, you betrayed me, God.
Life to not betray you, good my friend. Where's the wannabe vampire?
Good evening.
Where's your buddy? Right here. Here's your buddy. Where's your buddy going now?
Why kill me, brother? We could have ruled this land together and forever.